transformer is something that's been kind of rare on the stateside consciousness for the past couple of years. We had some exceptions and stuff with the case of, say, Recon Ravage with the Revenge of the Fallen line, but in general it's been something that really hasn't been common anymore and has only been something that still persists in the Japanese world. Now, we could argue that mail order transformers are an everyday occurrence with all the stuff that we buy online, but that is not so much to say in the traditional sense of, say, RoboPoints. That being said, with the Last Night movie, we ended up with a mail order transformer, a free mail order transformer with purchase. That purchase being motor oil. Valvoline Motor Oil, in this case the synthetic blend. Good for your car. So, what is that transformer I am referring to? That is Valvoline's Valvotron. So this is Protoman of Proto Retro, and this is a video review of Transformers The Last Night Valvotron. So let's do this.
Proto Retro.
So essentially how this story starts is you would purchase a 4.73 liter Valvoline synthetic oil container. And you would be informed that you could get a free action figure if you sent in your receipt, essentially. But the website also touted other things too. While you were there was scratch-off cards and all kinds of stuff, which that you could win other prizes even without sending in your receipt. So, different people got different mileage in terms of success. When mine came in the mail, of course you get your free figure, but I also won a Autobot Valvoline lunch bag, if you will. It's the zipper soft lunch bag. So hey, won that. It almost looks like it's something that's meant to hold the figure afterwards. Kind of funny. You know, they give you your little letter saying, you know, congratulations and your free figure and all the other free stuff you got if you did get something else. Again, people got different mileage on their success with that. So the box was just straight up, just, hey, it's Valvoline. You open it up. And it came in a extremely cool clear container. The clear container looks like pretty much an oil jug that would hold your Valvoline oil. And what's cool about this container is you don't damage it if you want to just open it and take out the figure. So there's just simple little snaps on the side and you'll be able to take out the figure no problem, which is pretty cool. I dig that because the packaging is almost cooler than the figure itself, in my opinion. Then you pop out the figure and then the fun could begin. Now, the figure itself does not transform. That is something a lot of people have been asking, and unfortunately that is a truth of it. It is a simple articulation, kind of hollow, simple plastic figurine. What do you get for free, more or less? Mild paint applications, notable details, kind of cool that it has a head oil cap, which is normally found on the head of an engine. Has the handles here for, I guess in the case of an oil jug, same thing. Kind of looks like over here would be the top of an oil jug. So if he did transform, it's kind of hard to say what he would have transformed into, because he has all these little, you know, oil cap covers from car engines and car engine pieces, but at the same time it looks like maybe he did turn into a jug of oil if he did. It's an Action Master, where essentially you try to take a guess at what he transformed into before he got Nebulan energy put into him or something. I don't know. In terms of articulation, like I said, it's just the basic, the arms here and the legs here. Head doesn't turn, and that's it. It's pretty basic. Has the date stamp in case, you know, because it feels bootleggy, but it isn't, because it's Hasbro 2017, Paramount Pictures, and Valvoline, so it's not a bootleg. The funny thing is in terms of aesthetic and size, he really fits in kind of with those Robo Mashers that came out from Hasbro not too long ago. There's a similar shape and aesthetic among them with these guys, and they almost feel like they fit in with that, although the Robo Mashers have a lot more plastic, a lot more paint, and a lot more heft to them. Just to put it next to another The Last Knight figure, here's a Deluxe Barricade, so that kind of gives you an idea of his size. He's just slightly taller, but not by much. But again, considering that there's very little plastic involved in this thing, it's kind of a different animal. Again, he's very hollow and very simple. Not much more that can be said, really. What do you expect for a free figure? Although he is extremely wacky, and it's why I wanted to talk about it and even just do a video about it, because outside of that Recon Barricade that we got a while back, there hasn't been many mail-order Transformers in general, so this is pretty cool. And he's just weird. He's just weird, and you know, my love of cars and being a car mechanic, this is just something that just is so funny. And again, I dig the packaging. I think it's something I'm probably going to leave in the packaging and just kind of hang around the collection. Pretty cool. But yeah, that's more or less it. So this is Protoman and Proto Retro, and this has been a video review of Transformers The Last Knight Valvoline exclusive mail order Valvotron. So until then, guys, take care, and as always, roll out. And in a relation of Hasbro exclusives that are bizarre or unexpected, I will be at HasCon this coming September 8th and that whole weekend. So be sure to come by, be sure to say hi if you see me. We all don't know what to expect when we go into this, but should be an interesting weekend to say the least. Hey guys, like what you saw? Want to see more? Then be sure to like, comment, and subscribe this video. Also, don't forget to follow us on Twitter and like the Facebook group for all the latest updates from Protoman of Proto Retro.